Sorry, I got lost in thought.
About the tower.
Yes?
Vasca helped me locate the tower tarot card. It describes how to wake the sentry.
Let's see this card. Interesting. Much depends on interpretation, but I think I understand. Alchemists find it easier to understand other alchemists.
Enlighten me.
The sentry can only be woken if it's near the tower, which it is, and by using a lightning rod.
A lightning rod?
The drawing depicts a man in a crown, a reference to King Herman the Mad.
Don't digress, Kalkstein.
You'll need a device that attracts and conducts lightning. Put plainly, a solid metal rod.
What next?
Yes, we'll need a thunderstorm, but I have no...
I'll think of something.
When you have everything, attach the lightning rod to the...
What next?
No idea, but you'll manage. If you kill the golem, you'll be...
We'll see.
Human come to see a non...
I'm not entirely human. And yes, you might have something I need.
Malcolm Stein. Not a better blacksmith in all of Vizima.
Will you sell me your wares?
Zoltan praised you, so we can trade. If you care to buy some...
Would you make me a lightning rod? A long metal...
I know what one is. We used them in Mahakam when humans still prayed to storms. You haven't learnt much about lightning rods since.
Can you make a lightning rod?
Are you trying to offend me?
Deal.
Come back later. Shit in my boots.
Greet you, the smith.
Indeed, I...
See ya.
What?
Show me...
Mr. Chive says you're right and honourable.
The lightning...
It's ready.
50 Oren.
Idleness tires me.
Oh, life. I love playing this.
Army life's tough.
Seeking to cross?
You look nice.
Transport services at the best prices.
Where do you go? Take me... I'll find you... Take me...
Time. Ready to go?
How many...
return.
The circle of power renders in way.
You druids control...
No, we cannot.
You train wild animals, and you...
No, I mean yes.
Well, I need a tempest with thunder and lightning. Can you...
I can, but...
I'll pay. Call it a donation toward the prevention of further devastation of the environment.
500 or...
That's too much.
Things are getting more expensive. Come back when you're ready.
Here's 500 orens. I await my storm.
It's no easy feat. Hi.
I'll be looking for those storms.
I know your intention, Witcher, and I would prepare.
A Witcher without potion.
Who wishes to cross? A new custom? What do you...
Where do you...
I ferry people from...
Take me to...
Time. Ready to go?
I wouldn't have paid you otherwise.
The waters seem unsettled.
What a downpour.
Yeah?
Fair.
Not enough play for this.
Oh, straight. Well,
Great
louder. I'm hard of hearing.
sounds.
Oh, yeah.
Anything?
Oh, say.
Anything okay.
Same.
Why? I'm
What?
take.
Mother hates me speaking strange.
Die, bastard!
Thanks, Geralt. You saved my life. Salamandra. I was a step...
Relax, Raymond.
Not likely, therefore...
What do we do?
I'll set a false trail. You question the new suspects.
Who?
Here, take these notes. They list...
What do you intend to do?
They're on my heels, so I've got to disappear. I'll draw them away while you...
I suspect... We'll see.
Can I return to my business?
We need to talk about your dealing. I know you bribed the guards.
Hardly unusual in any business.
How do you benefit?
I'm doing them a favor. They don't...
I see.
Now, excuse me?
You paid to have the professor released.
Why would I bother with a criminal?
Why not?
Would I do it so clumsily as to...
I suppose. I don't have any definitive proof.
Wise choice.
Nothing personal against witches.
Whoosh!
Just pain. What a downpour. How stressing.
Ever see?
I've seen him.
Best tell me all you know. The name Azar mean anything?
I have a rule. Before, make sure you remember that.
I need to...
Quickly.
When I ask about Salamandra, your henchmen get shifty.
They're like me. We don't like Salamandra.
I see. Settling scores in the underworld.
Anything else?
Why did you contact Witcher Berengar?
What's it to you?
He was my brother.
Take a good look. Do I
No.
So why you trying to fuck again?
He was a friend. I suspect Salamandra had something to do with his disappearance.
You choose your friends poorly. Berengar schemed with Salamandra, and that's why we had our eye on him. As they say, keep your friends close. He disappeared in the swamp. Kalstein hired one of my boys to find him. Then he disappeared. That's all. Now get lost.
Your people attacked me at the hospital.
You cracked? I sent them there to bring back one of ours.
Let's say I believe you. I think I have this figured out.
Damn it.
Any...
Fine.
I'll smash your face.
Mr. Marlowe sent me.
What's happening?
Raymond said he has some new information.
Thanks for the message.
Mere deduction. Welcome. You won't believe what happened.
Tell me.
Not so fast. Remember, I have expenses.
How much do I owe you?
200 orens.
This investigation is getting expensive.
I'm not the Prophet Lebioda. I can't live on roots and berries. Neither can my informers. I guarantee you these are the bare necessities.
All right, 200 orens.
Down to business. They transferred the prisoner after the attack.
Not good.
Especially since we won't get anything else out of him. He died last night.
How did that happen?
Well, he wasn't in great shape, so I guess it's no surprise, but I have a feeling.
Someone helped him along?
Exactly. Shawnee's a good friend of yours, right? Ask her to do an autopsy. Once we know the cause of death...
Wait a minute. Are you spying on me?
That's my job.
See you later.
We'll all die.
You, move along.
Goodness.
Shawnee, I need your help with an autopsy.
An autopsy? Since when do you deal with stuff like that?
Since I started investigating Salamandra.
Okay, though I'm no coroner. You'll have to interpret our findings. We'll meet in the evening. Until then, gather as many clues as possible.
I'll sniff around.
Get the body from the gravedigger. We'll meet at the hospital in the evening.
How do I find information?
Ask Vincent Mice, but also look...
Farewell. autopsies?
What for? Punctured stomachs mean the first case, we pressure ram's meat. The second, we pass on to autopsies are a waste of time.
The town cemetery. The dead and undead await behind that gate. Plenty of work for a witcher.
What'll it be? Pine or oak, perhaps? An entire crypt? Let's see. 5 ells wide.
What are you talking about?
Why would you come to a gravedigger? So I ask you, who will you be burying? Fear not, my prices are reasonable.
I'm here for another reason.
You should plan ahead. Very well. What is it you want?
You seem to know a lot about the deaths in the city. Ever help with investigations?
Sometimes I inform Raymond about the more interesting dead men.
Maybe you can tell me too.
No, I promise to keep quiet.
I see.
What do you need?
A prisoner died.
Don't know. You can have another.
I'm after a specific.
Particular. Come back when you know what you want. Examining remains is an art. Always worthwhile to look deeper. But who does that concern?
You seem to know a lot of...
Sometimes I inform...
I don't trust
Raymond? You wouldn't...
He seems to be struggling with this case.
City authorities prohibit...
How can I change your mind?
I'd need Captain Mice's permission.
No other way to sway you?
Actually, I have a terrible debt with Toller.
I want to get in...
City authorities prohibit...
How can I change your...
I'd need Captain Mice's permission.
No other way to...
Actually, I have a terrible debt with Toller. Clear those debts, the cemetery...
Could you hand over the prisoner's body for an autopsy?
For a bottle of dwarven liquor. Kidding? What do you need?
Why is this?
Because the dead, fear not, they stay in their grave.
I'll deal with it when you agree to pay me.
Think putting a dead body to rest is...
Won't hurt to...
What do you need?
Why is...
Because, fear not.
Tell me something.
What do you need?
Farewell.
Ah!
Damn, what a freak.
So long. What?
There's a
No.
About the...
Where you
at the hospital.
It'll be there by...
Farewell.
Society made me what I am.
Any room?
Fine.
I'll smash your face.
This place stinks.
I'm dying. I know it.
My balls itch.
Ready for...
Let's get...
We'll all die.
Shani, this is
Whatever you say.
a werewolf,
The moon's shining. Wouldn't he turn into a lycanthrope?
I guess.
Geralt, no need.
Could a human have inflicted
Only with a 2-foot jaw.
a werewolf?
The moon.
I guess.
Geralt,
The bone marrow has been sucked out.
very likely.
So, he was torn to pieces after he died.
I also see some stab wounds. A blade.
An assassin's dagger. Ramsmeat's men.
It'd be nice to find something conclusive.
Any suggestions?
Let's check his internal. Let's open the thorax.
Let's look.
Perforated. Odd, the weapon.
You mean the wounds weren't the cause of...
If they were, we'd see pneumothorax.
Can you survive pneumothorax?
Yes, an average surgeon could cure you.
Look at the heart.
The heart's untouched, but the aorta's been cut by a dagger.
Was it fatal?
Yes.
Let's look at the liver.
Completely cirrhotic. But he doesn't look a drunk.
Poison?
Yes. It also caused convulsions, paralysis, and cardiac arrest.
Could bandits have obtained such poison?
They could have purchased it from someone.
Look at the heart.
The heart's on.
Was it fatal?
Yes.
Whatever you say.
Geralt, I detest indecisive.
Okay.
Then decide. The patient's decomposed.
Everything so far points to Ramsmeat's men.
So far, yes. As you can see, the tongue's been removed.
A clear message to those who say too much.
Bandits?
Yes. Really subtle. Ramsmeat's style. He didn't realize a corpse could say so much. Thanks, that's the evidence I needed.
Ugh, I need to bathe. See you, Geralt. Ugh, I need to bathe. See you, Geralt.
Yes?
I have the autopsy results.
And?
I'm certain it was bandits. Ramsmeat's men.
How do you know?
All the evidence suggests it. Clearly Ramsmeat got rid of a loose tongue, killed the man to silence him.
So it went smoothly.
Mm-hmm. Where can I find him?
He's usually at the Hairy Bear Tavern, or at his own dive nearby. 2 thugs with hammers watch the door.
Memorable.
Come back later. I need to analyze this information.
Any thought? I'm itching to eat someone.
Hear it? Listen, I got it all figured out. Kalstein...
What do we do with...
We set a trap.
All right.
Yes?
I'm ready.
Good.
Won't be... Looks like I have to deal with these idiots.
Now I'm really angry.
Want the truth about Salamander?
I'm listening.
You're working for Azar.
You're lucky I'm having a good day.
They'll carry you out, feet first.
Enough.
Yes?
So I killed Ramsmeet.
Excellent. You broke the organization's spy.
I found no proof on him. He was completely clean.
That confirms Ramsmeet and his men were just a strike force.
I see you've planned...
I have. We need to lure him into a trap. The Swamp Tower interests him. Geralt, we're nearing our investigation's end.
How do we handle this?
We need to secure what's hidden in the tower. All the books and scrolls.
Just one thing missing. I have yet to unlock...
That's where I come in. This stone is the key to the tower, or part of it.
hell.
Fish biting, are they not?
Transport services at the best price.
Take me to...
Times are wasting. Made up your... Ready to go?
How many times are you...
Good, sir. Do you need a boat?
Big head, old Ramsey.
Saphira and Obelisk emerged. The old spells still work. Saphira and Obelisk emerged. The old spells still work. Saphira and Obelisk emerged. All spells still work. Saphira and Obelisk emerged. The old spells still work. Saphira and Obelisk emerged. The old spells still work. Saphira and Obelisk emerged. The old spells still work. Saphira and Obelisk emerged. The old spells still work. Saphira and Obelisk merged. The old spells still work.
You'll soon learn the truth.
Good. I was getting impatient. What do we do now that we have the treasure from the tower? How do we lure the mage here?
He's here already.
I only see you.
So you say.
The detective was onto me and you trusted him, so I killed him and assumed his identity. 2 birds with 1 stone. I needed you to open the tower. I don't need you anymore.
the swamp was the beginning of events that would soon rock Temeria. Sensing the approaching conflict, both sides were eager to test the enemy. A routine skirmish between patrols erupted into a regular battle. Led by unwavering faith, the Knights of the Order showed greater determination and emerged victorious. The Scoia'tael learned that freedom could only be achieved by shedding blood, their enemies and their own. Azar excluded me from the battle. When Triss woke me, heaps of bodies appeared before my eyes. It was the last time I was able to avoid taking sides.
You're mistaken. I have him under control. And not just him. They're all leading out of my hand. I regret that Foltest is away at the summit, but I trust you'll tend to the King's Council.
I assume you've resolved matters with Luvarden as well.
Yes, I made an offer and he accepted. He claims his superiors had similar plans, but we beat them to it. Men can do nothing but talk and then always claim the initiative.
And how is your Witcher?
I should be able to convince him.
Don't overdo it. Geralt can be exceptionally perceptive.
I know. I must get back. I'll contact you when it's all over.
Never let the Witcher guess what you hide from him.
Triss?
Should you be up? I'd rather make sure you've recovered completely.
How?
Don't worry. This won't hurt a bit. Well, you seem to be at full strength. It must be that unusual Witcher's metabolism.
Triss, how did I get here?
Pure coincidence. I was scanning for magic anomalies and happened upon a false trail set by Kalkstein.
You found me in the swamp? What happened there?
I don't know. The alchemist is still there, examining solid stone. But he won't find anything. The greater anomalies are here in Vizima.
Magic anomalies? In Vizima?
Yes. I'd appreciate it if you could help me figure them out. But back to your health.
I thought I was at full strength.
You misunderstood me. Physically, nothing's wrong. It's your mind that worries me.
Explain.
You raved for hours. I had no choice but to read your thoughts to learn about your injuries and which poisons you took this time.
I'm sure you read beyond that.
I couldn't help it. Your thoughts were quite loud. In any case, I know about your recent adventures.
Can you help me?
Recover your memory?
A small chance of...
From what I saw, I think you would benefit by creating a stable personality.
Meaning?
Geralt, please, this is...
Just limit the psychobabble.
You need to take a stand on the world's problems. It doesn't matter what position, just...
Can't you just tell me what you saw?
No, I don't want you turning into my vision of Geralt. I want you to decide for yourself who you are.
I shouldn't take an interest in the past?
Exactly. Your memory should return in due course.
We'll see.
Geralt.
You said something about magic anomalies.
Various things can cause them. When I last felt this way, you and a sorceress were trying to capture a genie, destroyed half a city in the process. You probably have no recollection, but
I don't recall.
I could use your help. I have some magic sensors that need to be placed around Vizima.
All right.
Always
What are friends for?
I saw a perfect wall cavity in the trade quarter near Town Hall. Place one there. A second in the temple quarter near the entrance to the sewer. We'll create a typical Radcliffe triangle.
How did you get here?
Long story. When you men went chasing around...
Which proved effective.
By some miracle, I decided to look for Salamandra using unconventional methods.
Any results?
Very good ones. You'll learn it all in due time.
Why not now?
To get this information, patience, Witcher.
Who were you talking to through the mirror?
You heard me? Sorceress business. Nothing important.
Sounded serious.
I had to make a few promises to learn about Salamandra.
You could.
Trust me, it was nothing.
I'll see you later.
See you.
What?
Luvarden, a merchant, wants to see you. He hosts banquets at the new Neracourt.
I don't like banquets.
Important people will attend.
I don't know.
Including Princess Ada, whose curse you lifted? Apparently, she's slightly obsessed with you.
I'll think about it.
I'll be there.
All right, I'm convinced. Maybe I can gather some information there.
6 this evening. Here's the pass that makes you official in the trade quarter.
A pass?
Well, in addition to a quarantine, the authorities of Vizima have imposed martial law.
How'd I miss that?
It only covers the trade quarter, which you haven't entered.
So how do these passes work?
Only the quarter's residents are allowed to move about. I have a house here, so I was able to get a pass.
So what do I do?
Well, I registered you as residing here. Falsely, of course.
Listen, about my identity.
Progress already?
I'm still
Geralt.
What's with the passes?
Well, in addition to a quarantine...
How'd I miss that?
It only covers the trade quarter.
So how do...
Only the quarter's residents are allowed to move about.
So what...
Well,
I'll see you... I'll see...